Welcome to the BoldSign eSignature tutorial. In this video, you will learn how to manage electronic signature disclosure consent in BoldSign. BoldSign allows account administrators to control whether signers need to view and accept the electronic signature disclosure consent before signing a document. Administrators can choose from three options: do not display, where the consent dialog is not shown to any signers; display to all signers, where the consent dialog is shown to all signers before they proceed with signing; and display to external signers only, where the consent dialog is shown only to signers outside your organization. Regardless of the choice, the action is recorded in the audit trail document. This new feature does not affect documents that have already been signed. All previously signed documents will continue to reflect the consent status as agreed by the signer. Consider a sales company using BoldSign to handle contract proposals, both internally and externally. The company recognizes that the consent dialog is unnecessary when interacting with these proposals. By customizing the settings to hide the consent dialog for all parties involved, the company enhances the signing experience for both team members and clients. Let me demonstrate how the sales manager at the company would do that in detail. The first step is to access the BoldSign application page. I expand the Settings menu and select Business Profile. This action takes me to the Business Profile page. Only the account admin can access this page. I scroll down to the Electronic Signature Disclosure Consent section, where I need to specify who will receive the consent. There is a note advising that changing the consent dialog may result in non-compliance with the signature laws, and it is recommended that you consult your legal team first. The Display to All Signers option is set by default. When I click the drop-down menu, a list of the available consent dialog displays options, along with their brief description. Do not display, display to all signers, and display to external signers only. I choose the Do Not Display option to ensure that the consent is not visible to any signers during the signing process. I click the Save Changes button to save my changes. The changes are saved successfully, and the updates will be applied to all users within the organization. Now, whenever sender sends a document from this organization's account, the consent dialog box will not be added. Now I have sent a signature request to a client for signature. Let's switch to the signer's side and see how the consent is hidden. The signer receives a signature request email. When I click the Review and Sign button in the signature request email, I am navigated to the signing page. As you can see, the electronic signature disclosure consent is not presented here. I proceed to fill all the required fields and complete the signing process by clicking the Finish button. The signer's consent status is also recorded in the downloaded audit trail document. In this case, the sender did not request consent from the signer, and the status of the consent is set as Not Requested by the Sender in the Electronic Signature Disclosure Consent section. That summarizes how to manage electronic signature disclosure consent in BoldSign. If you found this video useful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to our channel for more BoldSign tutorial videos.